Hello again, and thank you for joining me for this very special edition of my deck show and tells. This is Stephanie with Trillium Tarot, and this is the first time that I am showcasing an oracle deck. Now, this is going to be the very first time that I'm looking through these cards. I just received the deck recently, and I saved them on purpose for kind of a live and in-person unveiling. Today I'm featuring the Morning Sky Shamanic Oracle deck. It was designed and is provided by Tony with Shining Hawk Healing. Now, if you are familiar with my website, and let me actually post that on the screen there. If you are familiar with my website, trilliumtarot.com, you already know that Tony is one of the people that I reference on my favorite YouTube readers page. So there's information on that page about how to contact her. And she is also featured on my calendar of the regularly scheduled events. So I'm already familiar with her. That's why I wanted to purchase the deck. Now, the first thing you notice about this deck is the bag that it comes in is absolutely adorable. It's a fabric bag. It has feathers attached to it with turquoise. The cord has feathers attached to it. It's an absolutely beautiful little fabric bag. So now let's start going through the deck here. Obviously, the introduction card. Let me make this bigger so you can see better. The introduction card, deck design and artwork by Tony Shining Hawk, just to show you what the back of the card looks like, so that when you see the readers on YouTube using this deck, you'll know that it is specifically Tony's deck. And it is available for purchase. The introductory card, thank you for purchasing the Morning Sky Shamanic Oracle deck. The images on each card are the result of photographs taken at sunrise each morning or drawings that were done each night. Each card is a representation of shamanic principles with a little Reiki thrown in for good measure. Use this deck in any way that speaks to you. For my interpretations, go to shininghawkhealing.com. Walk in Beauty, and it's signed Tony Shining Hawk. So actually, I will put the ticker on the bottom. In order to check out Tony's interpretations for each of these cards, she does have posts for each card on her website. It's showing on the ticker at the bottom of your screen. It's shininghawkhealing.com. So it looks like, to start out with, we are going through the chakras. So we have the root chakra, about survival, the sacral chakra, about creativity, the solar plexus chakra, intuition. Then we have the heart chakra, the love, the bridge in between, the throat chakra, speaking your truth, the third eye chakra, the collective, and the crown chakra. The word on that card is enlightenment. So far, I'm liking what I'm seeing. They're definitely the drawings rather than photographs, but I love the colors and the imagery on each of these cards. These looks like the next 4 cards represent the 4 elements. And you'll see that this is representing the earth element as well as it has the direction listed. I don't know if that print comes through very well on the screen, but this is the earth card. The direction is east. And the note on this card is eagle spirit. This next card is the wind card. The direction is north. And the keyword on this card is ancestors. Fire element, which is south, the coyote spirit. And the fourth is the element of water, which is the west. It's bear spirit. Now I'm going to have to spend some time with some of these because they have the image and the description, but I'm going to have to think about them and see what they mean to me and how I might interpret them as I do readings for myself. I don't do readings for others because I'm a beginner, but I definitely want to practice on myself. So we start with feather and bone, tobacco, which, if I remember correctly, is one of the, what is it, 4 sacred plants. We have sage. I have my little bundle of dried sage here. This is one that I have not lit, mostly because it probably wouldn't be very good if I had my half burned off end on the the cards that I just got. And here we have sweetgrass. You know, I'm going to, it looks like the light shines differently as the stack builds up. So I'm going to periodically pull some of the stack off of the pile here. The plant people, which the medicine bag. This one hits me right in the feels because I love plants and herbs and herbal medicine. Healthy habits. This is a tincture. We have heart sounds, which reminds me, I have 3 drums hanging behind me on the wall, and I should pull one of them out one of these days. Celebrate. I like that one. I would have to have frozen yogurt instead of ice cream because of issues we won't get into, but I really like that card. Communication. Kind of interesting with the skull in the background of that one. Here we have the moon with the word regulate, which makes me think of cycles. Beginning and ending, obviously women's cycles, the passing of time. Here we have intention, which is very important. And it's also very important to have a purpose. Next card is balance. And next we have patience and planning. I think it's cute that there's a, I don't know if the image is going to pick it up, but in the lines on the palm, there's a tic-tac-toe game, which is a fairly simple game, but there is strategy involved. So definitely planning. Morning. This must be one of the photographs that Tony took. Morning is the perfect time for meditation. Then we have the World card. Choose. And the Strength card. When I saw the word on this card, I've been doing so many tarot videos, I was expecting to see a lion on there, but nope, that's not the case. We have breath work with the wind instrument there, and shadow work. Nobody necessarily likes to do shadow work, but it is important because we all do have a shadow element to us. There is no light without shadow. I mean, light creates shadow, and shadow can't exist without light. So we all have the 2 sides of us that we need to work with. Here we have angels and guides. Confusion. I like that representation with the cloudy sky. It's a beautiful photo. Soul. You are a luminous being. Transformation. This card makes me think about, you know, I kind of like looking at clouds where you see different images in different representations. So the first time I saw this in the middle right-hand side, I thought of the scans that you see of a child in the womb. So transforming from an infant to an adult, or transforming from the light side to the dark side. Wait, I said that backwards. You understand what I mean, I hope. Here we have the storm. Every life does have storms, but we're protected. Forgiveness. I love that this card has green on it as well as the heart, because the heart chakra is healing and forgiveness and emotions. Clarity. Love that crystal on there. False evidence appearing real. So this would be like an illusion card, or pay close attention to what you're seeing because you may or may not be actually seeing it. New beginnings. Oh, I want to live in this card. Sacred space. That is beautiful. Tony, if you ever watch this video, can I live wherever that is? Because that makes my little hobbit heart happy. All right, then we have ego, sunrise. Jeepers, here's another one that I want to live in. Walk in beauty. That is a gorgeous photo. We're coming close to the end of the deck here, so the video will be ending very shortly here. Ascended Masters. Consciousness. I like that imagery of the surface of the water. You know, there's tension from the air and tension from the water. And somewhere in between is that level between conscious and subconscious. Joy. Listen. I like this one. Dance the dream awake. With the image of a dress there. Then we have breakthrough. Journey, or the unknown. Universal energy, which is always at your service. Trust your instincts. Follow your dreams. And then we wrap up with Vision Quest. I love this deck. And like I said, I'm going to spend some more time with it to see how it resonates with me as I ask different questions or seek different insights. And I think I may actually do that before I go out to Tony's site to read about the interpretations that she has in mind for the cards, because somewhere there's a happy spot between my own personal interpretations and what she had in mind when she created the cards. I definitely encourage you to visit Tony's site and order this deck. It's gone through a couple of printings already, and it does sell out very quickly. So if you go out there and she's waiting on another shipment, it will show that it's back ordered. But you can go ahead and order it, and she'll get it out to you as soon as the new shipment comes in. There is no affiliate link for this deck. I'm just putting it out there because it's absolutely gorgeous. I've seen it used on my favorite readers' channels, and I wanted to share the information with you. So I hope you enjoyed viewing this deck, and I look forward to my next video. Thanks, everybody.